I didn't notice it at first. It wasn't like I woke up and said, let's spend more. But slowly, my life got shinier. The new job came with better pay, and somehow, that became a new watch. Then a second streaming subscription, a better desk chair, a slightly pricier wine. The raise was modest, but in my head, I'd upgraded. Friends joked I was finally in the big leagues, so I leaned in, picked up the tab more often, started using phrases like self-investment to justify a new tablet. It didn't feel excessive, it felt earned. Also, I convinced myself that oat milk lattes were a personality trait now. Then one Sunday, I ordered from the same place as usual. Double order. Because leftovers. When the bill hit $42, I hesitated, then laughed it off. But the hesitation stayed. I stopped checking my bank app daily, not because I forgot, because I didn't want to know. Something in me knew the gap was widening between what I was earning and what I was keeping. Then, one afternoon, it caught up with me. My phone buzzed. Card declined. Grocery store. Embarrassing, sure, but it wasn't a glitch. It was a reminder. I stood there holding eggs and oat milk and thought, how is this happening? Didn't I just get a raise? Even the cashier gave me a look like, you sure you need organic eggs? That night, I made tea and opened a spreadsheet. Went line by line through 2 months of statements. Takeout, subscriptions, a smart scale I used twice, a gym membership I forgot to cancel, a not-so-smart impulse flight booking. All tiny, all justifiable. Together, loud. This wasn't about income. This was about identity. I was spending like someone I was trying to become, not the person I actually was. I didn't want a strict budget. What I needed was filters. So I set up a reverse filter system. Everything I wanted to spend on had to answer one of 3 questions. Will this make next month easier? Will I still want this next week? Is this for someone else's approval? If the answer was no to the first 2, or yes to the third, I passed. Next day, I saw a portable projector on sale. I'd wanted one for a while. Almost bought it. Paused. Asked my 3 questions. Didn't pass. I didn't buy it. I started tracking one thing daily. Impulse spend avoided. Not just money saved, but why it was tempting in the first place. That's how I learned. I tend to shop when I feel behind, or when I compare. There was even a day I almost bought a countertop ice maker because someone on YouTube said it was life-changing. I don't even drink iced anything. Week 3, I slipped. Late night, I bought a designer hoodie I didn't need. It looked cool, made me feel like I belonged. Didn't return it, but added a line in my tracker. Bought for identity, not comfort. I didn't punish myself, just added a reminder. Spend from alignment, not aspiration. 2 months later, my spending didn't shrink dramatically, but it flattened. No more spikes, no more mysteries, just choices. Ones I could live with. Also, I discovered something radical. Turns out pasta at home costs like $6 and 0 guilt. My savings account started breathing again. I didn't feel rich, but I didn't feel like I was faking it either. That was the shift. Now when I get paid, I do something new. I wait 48 hours before moving any money, just enough time for the shine to settle, and the real me to speak up. Some upgrades are invisible, like the moment you pause before swiping. If stories like this help you feel more in control, like and subscribe. Your next financial upgrade might not be a raise. It might be a rewrite.